Well, that's smoke, that's fire.
We got Jay Wonder versus Clip Corleone. I don't even know where to start with this one. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the progression of both of these battlers, you know what I'm saying, is amazing. On one corner, we have Clip Corleone, where he kind of got pulled into this thing we call battle rap virtually, you know what I'm saying? With this first card being Never Forget. Was that a year ago? Under a year ago. A year ago and some change. My bad, people. But Clip Corleone, he's impressed each and every time he's battled. You know what I'm saying? Surpassing the last battle. You know what I mean? He's even added an element that doesn't come natural to most, but it comes natural to him, and that's rebuttaling. He hasn't mastered the art of rebuttaling yet, but when he does, it's going to be curtains, you know what I'm saying? And that's one of his goals for this year, is to master that art, you know what I'm saying? Fire. But to see his progression each battle, from him battling, what was bro's name? Phenomenon, you know what I'm saying? To battling me, you know what I'm saying? To QP on stage, you know what I'm saying? To AK Asia in a small room, like, he's progressed each and every time, and it's going to be dope to see what he does February 11th, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Clip does have a lot of qualities that does get overlooked. I feel like his wordplay is kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? I feel like even his schemes and the way he transitions is I'm gonna be real with y'all. It may be a cut above the rest, you know what I'm saying? But Clip, you gotta own it. You gotta own it, because if the people, the untrained ear, cannot hear that, you gotta make them hear it. You hear me? You gotta make them listen. You hear me? Just because, you know what I mean, some of us could pick it up, you gotta wake the masses up, Clip. You hear me? On the other end, we got Jay Wonder in the other corner. You know what I'm saying? Jay Wonder, his first battle was an outside battle. And he did well. I'm not gonna lie to you. Being his first battle, going up against an Atlanta great, you know what I'm saying? He did well, you know what I'm saying? Transitioning, he's had more outside battles, you know what I mean? But going into the virtual realm, I found Jay Wonder's pen to be crazy. Like, when I first heard Jay Wonder, I said, oh, okay. You know what I mean? He got one of them type of pens that's intriguing, that makes you think, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go, you know what I mean? He liked to talk to niggas. He liked to talk to his people, you know what I'm saying? And that's I feel like that's what's needed some of the time in battle rap. Like, we have so many topics to discuss, but why not discuss our own? You know what I'm saying? And he does that. You know what I mean? And with this past couple of battles, yeah, you know what I mean? He has stumbles here and there, you know what I'm saying? I know he has some personal stuff going on in between all of that, you feel me? That kind of hindered his performance in one of his battles. However, if you remember, when people were down him, when people, you know what I mean, were counting him out, he always come back and he performed. One of the battles, I believe it was versus, what was it, Pyro? Who was it versus? Just Call Me Don. One of them. It's somebody, I forget. But he went crazy. Crazy. And he gave y'all a glimpse of what he can actually do. You know what I'm saying? He gave the world, so to speak, a glimpse of what he can actually do. You know what I'm saying? When all is free, meaning mind, a clear mind, and having a free space to perform and get his bars off in comfortability. You know what I'm saying? You see what it can do, and you seen what Click been do. That's what I'm saying. Like both of these gentlemen has proven themselves up to a point, and I feel like this point right here, you know what I'm saying, is even more so a testament. You know what I'm saying? They can make this a classic, you know what I'm saying, or they can make this a casket on either side. This is how I'm feeling. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, I also feel like Jay Wonder, you cannot stumble. You cannot stammer. You cannot, you know what I mean, forget your rounds. Like, you gotta come in there clean. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go in there and be clean as possible. You gotta come into this battle. Hey, I know this shit from top to bottom, backwards and forwards. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be one of them type. Straight up. Straight up. It's gonna have to be. Because guess what? Like I said, you're proving yourself up to this point, right? It's all about building and building and building. You're going to keep having to prove yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is one of them battles. You know what I mean? And for Clip Corleone, my brother, you definitely have proven yourself up to this point, right? But I'm gonna be real, Clip. I need you more comfortable, Clip. I need Clip to break out of that shell. You know what I'm saying? I need Clip to, you know what I mean, break out of that shell and be more fluid, and not in just movement, but just the way shit flows and the way shit moves. You know what I'm saying? It gotta come across with conviction. You gotta wake the masses up, like I said earlier. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make them hear it. Straight up. Straight up. And if that happens on both sides, this could be one of them. Be real with you. This could be one of them. Watch what I tell you. Like, y'all don't be hearing me. Y'all be like, Smoke just talking. You know what I mean? He be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. He too nice. If Clip comes and raps with conviction, you know what I'm saying, and he's more fluid in every aspect, you know what I'm saying, and Jay Wonder, you know what I'm saying, has a clear mind, a clear headspace, and knows this shit front to back, you know what I'm saying, I promise you, this is one of them. I promise you, this is one of them. You hear me? February 11th, live on YouTube, on this channel, where the smoke this fire. When the smoke clears, you hear me? We'll see what's smoking.
Well, that smoke, that's fire.